Dancing with the Stars is a very popular show. I've never watched it before, but this season I am incredibly stoked. They just announced their celebrity cast members for the upcoming season.
Celebrity is I think like a loose term.
No. You are incorrect, madam.
Hit me with them.
Okay. There's some obvious ones like Ryan Lochte, which we were thinking that he was probably going to inevitably move into the reality television realm of things now that his endorsements.
He did. Yeah. He had a reality show before.
Yeah, it's called What Would Ryan Lochte Do, right?
Yeah.
It's always the dumbest thing. That's what he would do. Anyway, and then there's Amber Rose. But my favorite has to be Rick motherfucking Perry. Boom.
Yeah.
What do you have? You have to have some thoughts about that.
Yeah, this is just.
And then we'll get into the couples.
Right. This is definitely an interesting season. It seems a lot like, especially with Ryan Lochte and Rick Perry, that Dancing with the Stars is now just sort of widely viewed as a PR thing. You know what I mean? It's just it's a good way for a lot of people watch Dancing with the Stars. It's a good way for the country to get to know people who maybe were involved in a scandal or feel like the public
if
has
they vandalized a country and then took advantage of its poor infrastructure by blaming the country itself and saying like we were robbed at gunpoint. Turns out maybe.
Yeah.
I'm referring to Ryan Lochte, of course.
Right. I just mean.
Or I was referring to Rick Perry.
Yeah, that's a famous story about Amber Rose.
Yeah.
Former Olympian
Amber Rose. No, one of my favorite quotes of this whole story is Ryan Lochte saying, "I'm definitely really excited. This is completely new for me," said Lochte, who's 32 years old. He said, "I think it's time for me to hang up the Speedo and put on my dancing shoes and get into that ballroom. I'm going to treat this kind of like going into the Olympics," he added.
Hey, you know what? I think he's going to be a fierce competitor. I think that he's going to have I feel like he's going to have to answer some tough questions, though. And I think that, I think it's just strange.
Is that what they do? Do they make you dance and then make you answer tough questions?
So you haven't seen the show,
I've never seen the show.
So it's more than, so they dance, but then they'll also do like the week recap. So they'll recap on like how their week was going. And usually they'll incorporate if there were some past struggles or trauma or something that they're wanting to share their perspective on, and that's what we see a lot with celebrities that have been involved in a scandal. Like they had Jennifer Grey on very shortly after Patrick Swayze died, and so every week she would kind of talk a little bit about how she was coping with the death of her former
good television.
Right. So this
Really
is definitely going to give Ryan an opportunity to talk about where my life is headed since the scandal. And it's just, that's why I'm talking about it's a good PR opportunity. And I'm sure that that's what the show is being looked at now by publicists all across America.
Yeah, including Rick Perry's publicist, who was like, you know what, you had a run. You had your run. You tried to be president. Didn't work out. Let's make you a dancer, Rick Perry.
But, I think the couplings are going to be really interesting because Amber Rose is with Chmerkovskiy. And I think that they're going to be very good dance partners.
We have Laurie Hernandez and Val Chmerkovskiy. We have Maureen, McCormick, and Artem Chigvintsev. So far, all the dudes are like Eastern European. I have no idea who these people are, by the way. I'm really sorry. Where is my journalistic integrity? We have Marilu, Henner, and Derek Hough.
Derek Hough. Julianne Hough.
GH, bro.
Is it Julianne Hough or Julianne Hough? It's Julianne Hough. Yeah.
Julianne Hough.
I feel like Huff would be like Huff. You know what I mean? Let's not debate that.
Not.
This is not about that. This is about Rick
Derek
Perry
Hough.
and Emma Slater.
Okay.
I'm really excited because like Rick Perry is a awkward old white man. It's like
Yeah, but they had Buzz Aldrin on Dancing with the Stars before. He's not the first old white guy.
But Buzz Aldrin is fucking cool. Like Rick Perry is the epitome of everything that is not cool. You know what I mean? You would not. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's no way like you could imagine Rick Perry dancing. I could see Buzz Aldrin being like an interesting individual, right?
Right.
And maybe dancing is one of his like secret passions. But Rick Perry is like the stiff, like anti-LGBT, like vigorously anti-homosexual.
But see, that's why Dancing with the Stars has become the show that it has, because it's an opportunity for a lot of public figures to try and rebrand themselves. So
I don't think Rick Perry needs to rebrand himself in a positive way towards the LGBT community, though.
But I'm just saying he might be trying to.
That's his constituency, is like Yeah, Rick Perry.
We don't
doing
know
a
until
good
we see
job.
the show. Maybe
Doing a
he's
good-ass job.
trying to totally change his brand.
Okay, we have Jake T. Austin and Jenna Johnson. We have Calvin Johnson and Lindsay Arnold. We have Kenneth Babyface Edmonds and Allison Holker.
Ryan Lochte is with Cheryl Burke.
Oh.
Wow.
Also, before I forget, we have Vanilla Ice and Witney Carson. Vanilla Ice will also be on the show. So, James Hinchcliffe and Sharna Burgess. Jana Kramer and Gleb Savchenko, and that's pretty much it. That's the lineup. Those are the couples.
Wow. Early favorites for me has got to be Amber Rose and Maksim Chmerkovskiy. I know I'm mispronouncing that name, but isn't it? Yeah, it's Max Chmerkovskiy. And then Cheryl Burke is always great. So,
Yeah.
let's see what she
exciting.
does with Ryan Lochte. It should be an interesting
Are we
season.
going to have watch parties?
No.
I think we're going to have watch
Because you
parties.
mispronounced Derek Huff's name.
I think we're going to have watch parties. All right, but we want to know what you guys think. Who are you most excited for in this upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars? Is Rick Perry finally going to come out of the closet? That would be a fucking hell of a finale. Would that not? Anyway, leave us your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm Hassan Piker. Grace has something to say.
It's Julianne Hough. I just need you to know that I knew that. I just was thrown off because one of my best friend's name is Juliana. I was freaking out for a second. It's Julianne Hough, and I know that.
And we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.